live at Discovery Bay, Hong Kong, China. My name is Scotty Yang, and I will be with you for all three games today at the 2026 IIHF Ice Hockey U18 World Championship in Hong Kong, China. This is Division 3 Group A. Yesterday we had three games. Israel beat Bulgaria 9-5. Türkiye beat New Zealand 10-2, and Uzbekistan beat Hong Kong, China 6-2. Today, three games for all of you fine folks at home or wherever you are. First off, we will have Türkiye versus Israel at 4:30 p.m. local time. We have New Zealand versus Uzbekistan, and 8:30 we will have Bulgaria versus Hong Kong, China. All local times. Here we work in GMT plus 8. That's Greenwich Mean Time plus 8 hours. Thank you for IIHF.TV for streaming and broadcasting all the games. And thank you for the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association for hosting the games for us. My name is Scotty Yang. And also thanks to all the volunteers and helpers around the rink to make this possible. Israel and Türkiye. Israel and Türkiye both won their games yesterday, so they are right now in the upper echelons in terms of standings. Türkiye, of course, standing in first place, and Israel in second place. And this game will determine who gets to move up to the first spot. Face-off will start soon. 3 periods of 20-minute stop clock periods. And we have face-off. The team in red is Türkiye, fielding the defensive zone on the left side of the screen. The team in white is the Israelis from the Middle East. Here comes Türkiye, number 11. Yavuz, Hamza Yavuz. Before the game, we talked to fans and families of Hamza Yavuz. Very, very nice people. They even taught me how to pronounce the name of the country, Türkiye. Hope I get that right. There's a long shot by captain number 10, Emin Inandi, best player of the game yesterday. And that's a icing call against Israel. Still early in the game. 52 seconds played. Referees today from China, Liu Jiabo. And linespersons from New Zealand, Hayden Potter, and from Chinese Taipei, Yang Changlin. Face-off in the Israeli zone, and we have invalid face-off. Signal by linesman Hayden Potter. And in turn, the Israelis will have a player on ice serving the penalty. And with that, number 6, Nikita Zitzerman is in the box for 2 minutes. Türkiye have a 2-minute power play. Cross-ice pass with a one-timer from Yavuts. Yavuts with the puck. Getting on to the point man in Inandi with a long shot screened. Blocked. Picked up by number 15, Amir Tinats. Tinats also had a strong game yesterday. Tinats, Yavuts, and Inandi. These three combined to be a lethal combination, and they all now are playing on the same power play line. Here comes Inandi with the shot. Long shot blocked by Israelis. Another shot by number 13, Babar Ortiz. Scramble in front of the net. Goalie made the save. Net lock loose. And the goalie was able to reposition the net. But immense pressure from Türkiye. Hamza Yavuts to Inandi with a long shot through traffic. Goalie made the save. And that would be a break for the Israeli goalie, number 25, Michael Kozlov. Face off in the Israeli zone. Türkiye still with the same lineup. Taking the face off, Yavuts on his left, taking the puck. It's Tinats. Gets it to Inandi. With a sharp angle shot, this time a blocker save by Michael Kozlov. Along the blue line, moves it up front. Tinats leaves it for number 22, Ivan Shagin. Yavuts again. Inandi. Tinats. Long shot through traffic. So far, that's the way Türkiye plays this power play. Very effective so far, creating lots of chances and applying immense pressure on the Israelis. Tinats on the right with a space, shoots, rebound, and a tussle right in front of the net. It's a nice shot from the Türkiye. Huge piled up right in front of the net immediately after. Here's the shot, here's the save, and that's a rebound attempt, and two Israelis trying to fend off the Türkiye attacker. And here's the shot from another angle again. Nice save by Kozlov. And here's the scrum. Still no score and 18 seconds remaining in the power play. The Turks have been able to pin Israel in their own zone almost for the entire, if not the entire, power play. And here they comes again with the face-off win. Tinat on the right, long shot blocked by his own teammate, number 22, Ivan Shagin. The same line of players remain on the ice for the entire power play. And as the power play expires, they all go for a change. 17 minutes remaining in the opening period of the first game here in day 2 of the tournament. Katakli gives the puck away to Rivianga. Zisterman on the left side with speed, sharp angle shot deflected behind the net. Number 4, Aleksandrovic gets it to behind the net. Slap shot, blocked. Now the Turks have the opportunity to go the other way around. Lisa Bekmetsi. The battle on the right side, and here comes Israelis 1 time wide. The goalie wanted a piece of it. Oh, almost slid into the net. It's a rebound attempted. Slid just past the goalpost. Here's another shot. Rebound, goalie had to save. And another scrum going on. Not a good start to the game. lots to show. Here's the initial save. And then, here comes the scrum. And after all that's pushing and shoving, no penalties called. Referee Liu Jiabo seems to be happy with how players are controlling themselves after the scrum. No major infractions. Still no score. Here comes Inandi. Inandi, nice move, sharp angle shot, this one wide. Inandi went into the boards himself. After the shot, he looks okay. Israel comes back with a shot of their own, and this time deflected over the board. Looks at another one of the saves made by Yusuf Bali. This one barely missed. Here comes a long shot, gloved down by Yusuf Bali. Shot coming in from number 6, Nikita Zitterman. Yesterday, Zitterman had a great game when he was paired up with number 9, Shaked Bitzelman. Today, the coach made some line changes. Zitterman's paired up with Revniaga, number 14, and number 4, Demyan Alexandrovich. Line 2 features Arthur Jarniak, Shayla Graves, and Daniel Fuchs. Fuchs, I do remember he was the best player for this game yesterday. So for Israel, at least from my recollection, they have at least 2 very good forward lines capable of scoring. And as for Türkiye, their scoring task falls mostly on their line 1 combination that involves Inandi, Yabuts, and Dokuz. Here's Yabuts. Nice move into the crease. Challenged by 2 white shirts and now shoved behind the net. Yabuts gets the puck, comes out from the corner and gives the puck away to Zitterman. Zitterman, number 6, going in, and that's an offside call. 14:04 remaining in opening period, still no score. And this is the 2026 IIHF Ice Hockey Under-18 World Championships in Hong Kong, China. There's a hit in center ice. Here comes Fuchs. Daniel Fuchs on the left side. Hits the goalie's mask. The mask fell off in a spectacular way and immediately the play was thrown dead. You see puck hits goalie's mask quite often, but when the mask falls off like that, it's quite rare. You don't see it all the time. Can't play with a goalie without a mask or a helmet. So no matter what the situation is, play is going to be called. And there is discussion with the Israeli bench and the referee. On the far side of the rink, now things have been sorted out. Play shall resume shortly. taking the face off Witzerman and Shaila Gray. Türkiye going back behind the net for the puck. Long shot, this one gloved down by the goalie in Yusuf Ghali. Great glove save. Here comes the shot from the right side, and right there with the glove save. Every time a goalie flashes the glove, it's a confidence booster. Here comes Türkiye trying to get out from their own zone. Intercepted by Israel. A hit along the boards. Türkiye to come in again, number 15, Peanuts. Peanuts goes through behind the net, looking for someone to pass to. Akud was right in front of the net, but Israel was able to clear the puck into the Türkiye zone. 13:09 remaining. Türkiye breaking out from their own zone again. Very solid, technically solid team in Türkiye. Long bump. Hits the corner. Israel able to clear it. Well, not really. And now they get possession. For the past 7.5 minutes, most of the action in the Israeli zone. Türkiye demonstrating their skills and their ability to move the puck into the offensive zone, but so far they haven't been able to crack the Israeli defense. And Israel, they are happy with defending their own zone right now. And every time they get the puck, they were able to chip it for the odd man rush. Here it comes. Number 6. Oh, nice backhand shot, but it was way high. Witzerman, awesome game yesterday and continuing his great performance today playing against Türkiye. Türkiye shoots, goalie had a piece of it, puck ended up behind the net. Rebound picked up by Israel. Sends it back into the neutral zone and picked up by Türkiye. Türkiye in turn sends it back into the Israel zone for a change. Long stretch pass to Graves. Shot deflected by a Türkiye defenseman. Fuchs interception. Backhand pass. Türkiye able to get it back out into the neutral zone. Here comes a 3-on-2. T-Nuts to Inandi. Inandi shoots, glove, and did they score? Israeli players signaling for a no goal. The referee had no hand signals. Türkiye is celebrating. And I'm thinking right now I'm the only person on ice who knows what happens. Because I do have the advantage of a replay. Look at Kozlov. Had a glove and looked at the puck drop. It probably did not go past the goal line. It never really crossed the goal line. And if there would have been a challenge, I would think it's not a goal. So the on-ice officials from China, Liu Jiabo, made a great judgment of the non-goal. It's still no goals scored so far this game. And that's the challenge of a three-man referee system where we have one referee and two linesmen. And there's another scrum. These two teams a lot at each other in the early goings of the game. 10:47 remaining. Israel steals the puck. Türkiye gets it back. Whipped on the puck at first. Hits an Israeli defender on the second try, and now he gets it out there. Tina speeds icing, but Israelis were able to bump him into the boards to take possession. Here it's Zitzerman for the long shot. Goalie Yusuf Bali made an odd save with a stick, sort of like fanning on the puck. But he deflected the puck. Here's a little slash there. Referee let it go. Zitzerman with his brilliant skating abilities, skating around his own zone now into the offensive zone, all the way into the face-off circle, and lets off a sharp corner shot. Goalie made a blocker save, and Zitzerman put it back behind the net for Ratniaga. David, number 14. Charniak, number 11, who also had a great game yesterday. Today, Charniak paired up with Witzelman and Caleb Graves. Daniel Fuchs also listed on the second line. Here comes a 3-on-2. Davuts with a nice one-timer, gloved down by Kozlov. Look at a shot coming from the left side. There you go. Nice flash of the glove. Here comes Bikliaki. Tries to send it to number 16, and Caleb Graves steals the puck. Graves with a long shot and saved by the glove of Yusuf Bali. As both goalies continue to perform very well in this matchup between the two teams. Face off in the Türkiye zone. Taken by Israel. Israel moving down below, centering pass, missed everyone. Taking the puck is number 23, Gagarin. Gagarin with a shot. In front of the net, rebounded, picked up by Israel, sends it back behind the net, and now took up, corralled by Türkiye. Türkiye with a nice cross-ice pass to Yaguts. Yaguts all alone in front, struggling to control the puck, and Israel gains possession. Fuchs sends it down deep for the change, and Türkiye picks up the puck for a breakout of their own. Exits their own zone onto the right side of the rink. Sends it down the right to T-Nuts in front of the goalie in the slot. Banks it up the boards, back to T-Nuts. Long shot, spins around, picked up by Israel. Zitzerman on the left skating with his great skating with a shot. Shot was deflected, ended up into the backboards. And Zitzerman now on the right side, backhands it back behind the net. There's a huge hit, and immediately the arms went up by the referee, Liu Jiabo, and that would be a penalty. Number 8, Rasim Ozgun complaining to the referee about the call. And now complaining to the linesman. You know, the linesman is the wrong person to complain to because they don't do anything. They can't do anything about it. Nor can the referee, because I don't think they can call it back. And perhaps the reason is so far, referee Liu Jiabo has been letting play go. So here comes a power play for Israel. And a long shot by Zitzerman along the blue line, gloved down by the goalie. Still no goals. We'll see if Israel can get a break with this power play. Israel along the blue line. Charniak to the right. Zitzerman with a long shot. This one hits the glass and deflects it off out of bounds for a face-off in the Türkiye zone. 7:38 remaining in the opening period. Still no goals. Türkiye with the face-off win. Immediately slams it around the rink, hoping to get it out of their own zone, and now they do. It's a 2-on-1. Yavuz on the right side decides to shoot on his own. It's slightly wide by a two pucks width. Here's Israel coming in. Stolen by Türkiye. Türkiye has another 2-on-2. Inandi. A little shove. Caused him to lose balance just enough to not being able to shoot the puck. Charniak. Zitzerman moving in. Long shot. Blocked by Türkiye. Gets it out of their own zone. And now they do. 44 seconds remaining in the power play. Not a lot of quality scoring chances by Israel, but they have been able to control, maintain possession in the offensive zone for extended periods of time during this power play. Now with Charniak going in, great save by the goalie in Bali. Türkiye iced the puck. No icing, of course, because they're still down a man. Zitzerman. Cross ice, sharp angle shot again. And so far, Israel has been limited to shots around the perimeter. And that would do it for the power play. Both teams will be back to 5 players each. With 5:53 remaining in the first period. These two high-scoring teams are still scoreless so far. A huge Türkiye presence right in front of me in center ice. Lots of the fans and families, friends showing their great support. Israel also, but in terms of flags, the number of flags, Türkiye do have the advantage. Here comes Israel to Kavasha. Kavasha with a long shot. Goalie made a pad save. Rebounded, almost sends it past the goalie. And now Türkiye with the puck. Sends it to Tinats up front. Tinats gets close. Great save by the goalie. Rebounded by Israel. And now they sends it. Oh, Artis gloved down the puck just before it crosses the blue line and shoots it over the boards, and for a face-up in the Israel zone. 5:06 remaining in the first period, still no score. Israel getting the puck out of their own zone, but very soon picked up by Türkiye, and here comes a whistle. From a fan, not from the referee. For a moment, I thought it was a whistle. Goodkin couldn't get past the Türkiye blue line as the Türkiye team sends it back into the Israel zone. 4.5 minutes remaining in the opening period. Here comes Israel, sends the puck down deep, and it's icing against Israel. No changes for them, as we have 4:22 remaining in the opening period. No changes, but that doesn't stop them from going back to the coach for more instructions. As Zitzerman and Gagarin went to the bench to seek guidance from the head coach, Mikhail Koznikov. I do apologize for my pronunciation. I will try. Kozevnikov. That probably sounds better. Head coach for Türkiye, Murat Aktu. Long shot hits a post. Picked up by Daniel Putkin. Aleksandrovic, number 4, gets in. Zinterman from behind. Aleksandrovic, lets off the pass and immediately checked by a Türkiye player. Aleksandrovic returns the favor. And referee Leo Jabo is fine with both hits. Here comes Türkiye on the right side. It's Inandi. Inandi coming in with a long shot. Rebound by Yakuts. And they score. 1-0. Türkiye. Here comes Inandi with the shot from the top of the slot. Goalie made the save. Nice rebound by Yavuts. And here they celebrate for the first goal of the game. Here's the shot from Inandi again, and Yavuts just finishes the job by Inandi. And it's 1-0 Türkiye with 3:38 remaining. What a way to start the scoring today. As Inandi and Yavuts continue their awesome performance in this tournament. Here comes Türkiye again. We're at number 22. Ivan Shagin with a shot. This one went wide. Players bumping into each other. A lot of poor play. These Braves intercepted by T-Nuts with a long shot. This one blocked by number 3, Yves Tashnachiev. Mustafa Akbul to T-Nuts. Less than 3 minutes to go this period. Number 15, Amir T-Nuts. Not the person scoring, but very, very good contributor to applying pressure on the Israeli team. One of the unsung heroes of the team. And of course the goalie Yusuf Mali doing a great job in net as well. 2:41 remaining in the opening period, still 1-0. Türkiye able to score towards the end of the first period. Here they come again. Long shot, this one blocked wide into the corner. Puck battle picked up by Yavuts. Yavuts still with the puck, protecting the puck, going in. Now on the left side, cross ice to Inandi. Inandi finds the net again. 2-0. This magical duel of Inandi and Yavuts. They just seem to find each other with magic. Look at how far to pass and how many players in between the pass. And the decision to shoot immediately also tells you about the team chemistry they have, how good they are together. And 2 goals in quick succession. And it's an invalid face-off as the referee was not ready for the face-off, and now referee Leo Jabo will put time back onto the clock and do a reset. 2:23 remains in the first. Israel sends it down from the left. Daniel Fuchs going after it. But it's Türkiye who is able to get it out and into the offensive zone is Yavuts. Centering pass to Inandi. Misses the pass. And here's a race for the puck. And oh, that's a hit along the boards. Here's Inandi again. Sharp angle shot. Goalie had a piece of it. Rebound picked up by Israel with 1:45 to go in the game. Charniak coming in from the left side. Going down deep. Sharp angle shot. Goalie made a save. Inandi clears it for a change. It's Vitzelman to Charniak. Sends it down. A minute and 20 seconds remaining. The changes the coach made for Israel not really paying off this game here. Long shot also blocked by Israel. Final minute of the first period. 2-0 to score. Türkiye with the lead. Türkiye in their own zone. Tries to get it out into the neutral zone. Stolen by Israel. Now taken back by Türkiye. Sends it into the neutral zone with 35 seconds remaining in the first period. Gutkin. Tinas moves it into the offensive zone again, protecting the puck, sends it back. And now 24 seconds remaining. Zitzerman comes in from the right. Can they? Oh, they can! Zitzerman coming from the right side. And they've just cut their lead, the deficit, into half. Zitzerman receiving the puck, the pass from the right side of the rink. Skates all the way in by himself with a little screen in between. And scores the first goal for Israel today. Near side, just out of reach of Yusuf Bali. What a goal and what a good time to score just before the end of the period. That makes for an easier pep talk for coach Mikhail Kozevnikov. Here's Israel again, centering pass, shoots, and the rebound, no. And that would do it for the first period. Players still trying to go after each other, and the linesmen quick to jump in. And that's the final score for the first period. At 2-1 to score. Türkiye leading the game. And what a great job by Zitzerman within the last minute, scoring a goal to catch up with the Türkiye players. I'll take a short break here, and when we're back, we'll bring you period number 2. Welcome back to beautiful Hong Kong as we prepare for the second period of today's game between Türkiye and Israel. After the first period, the score is 2-1 for Türkiye. Great day outside today, the rain stopped. And inside the rink, everyone is ready for the game. That's the start of the game in the second period. Both teams switch sides. And now with Türkiye playing on the right side of the rink. Here comes Yavuz with a long shot. During the intermission, well, just as the players enter the rink just now, Israeli fans with the loudest cheer. Maybe they don't have the most flags, but they do cheer louder than the Türkiye fans. So it's a tie around the rink. But on ice, the Türkiye team leading by a score of 2-1. Israel coming back with some shots on their own in the attacking zone. Long shot, this one wide and high. Puck bounce off the plexiglass onto the left side of the rink with the Türkiye team. Sending puck to the right side to Tinats. Artis to Tinats. Tinats with a sharp angle shot. Goalie made the save and gloved it down because Yavuz is right there waiting for the rebound. First period, we saw Yavuz and Inandi combining for 2 goals for that team. Yavuz scoring the first goal and Inandi scoring the second goal. They assist each other, so each player has a goal and an assist. As for Israel, Zitterman, number 6, scored towards the end of the period, assisted by number 4, Demyan Alexandrovich. Graves shoved into the boards, players giving each other a shove and a push. And now Türkiye with the puck, Peanuts crossing the blue line with a long shot, this one high. Israel, a little more jump this period, I must say. Here's Vinselman. Oh, ran into the boards. Everyone showed it, but no calls from the referee. Here's Israel controlling play nicely. Here is Fuchs coming in on the left side. Nice cross ice to Graves. Graves collects the puck, moves behind the net. Fuchs waiting right in front of the net. Still with Graves, battling hard for possession. Fuchs with a big hit on number 18. Here's a shot and saved by the goalie, Yusuf Bali. A better showing from Israel this period. Past 2.5 minutes played, showing a little more energy and a little more jump. And the passes are as always on the point. But that energy level is completely different from the first period. Here's Gagarin. Nice shot, rebound, and picked up by Türkiye. Here's sending the pass into the slot area. Türkiye gets it. Artis banks it off the boards into the neutral zone. Here's the puck battle in front along the boards. Türkiye comes out with the puck to Yavuts on the left. Yavuts, of course, looking for Inandi. There you go, Inandi with a shot. Blocked by number 14, David Revniaga. Here's a big hit around the corner, right in front of the referee. Good shoulder hit, which is allowed. Here comes Israel with a 2-on-2 opportunity. Number 6, Itzerman, the star of the team. Here's a shot. Rebound picked up by a teammate, but the rebound was behind the goal line. 16:22 to go in the second period. Here's the centering pass from Israel, picked up by Inandi. Inandi comes in, decides to shoot, hits the skate of number 7, Denis Sakchuk. Passes up along the boards. Puck not loose to Gutkin, sends it down for icing. It's an icing call against Israel, called by linesman Hayden Potter from New Zealand. And the other linesman from Chinese Taipei, Yang Kang Lin. Türkiye with the face-off win. Sharp angle shot and they score. It's an unexpected goal. And it happens right off the draw. Skates astride down the ice. It's near the goal line with a shot. And it went in near side, just between that tiny hole between the catcher and the pads. The goalie wasn't able to completely seal that gap between the goalie himself and the goal post. And the score is 3-1. Türkiye regains the 2-goal lead. Right now the puck deflected into the Israel bench. And apparently Daniel Fuchs gave some words, had an exchange of words with Inandi, and both players weren't happy. .20 remaining in the second. Face off in the Türkiye zone. Bitzelman facing off against Yavuz. Witzelman with the face-off win. Turns around and shoots immediately. This one wide. Türkiye clears it down the ice for icing. Türkiye with the face-off win. Unable to get it out. Here is Sitzerman. Sitzerman 3-on-1. Cross-ice pass. Oh, there's a one-timer. And it broke the stick. Would have been a golden opportunity for Israel. Very nice play. All alone by himself in the far side. And a pass was pinpoint tape to tape. Here comes Israel again racing for the puck. Yavuz gets it out of their own zone and now into the offensive zone. Yavuz on the right side. Spins around looking for players to pass to. Still controlling puck. Very good puck possession right there. Cross-ice pass picked up by the Israelis. And here's an offside call. 14:18 remaining in the second. 3-1 to score. Face off in the neutral zone. Braves facing off against Akud. Jorat unable to get hold of the puck. But Akud did. Chips it in down deep. Israel tries to clear it. Puck goes back down into the zone. The Türkiye zone. Israel bumped Akud off the puck. Tries to regain control of the puck. Now Türkiye going the other way. Series of puck exchange between the two teams. No clear puck possession. Now Israel has it. Zitzerman with speed. Sharp angle shot. Deflected off number 18. Yayuzan Biyikli. Jorat on the left. Centering pass. Tries to get it to T-Nuts. And Zitzerman picks it up from his own zone, skates into the center ice and now into the attacking zone all the way. End-to-end rush. Here is Revniaga with a shot through traffic. And that's an offside call. 12:36 to go. Israel sends out Braves, Rutkin, Aleksandrovich. Taking the face-off is David Revniaga. Some line juggling here by coach Mikhail Kozhevsnikov. It's Aleksandrovich now works with Braves and Revniaga. Likely the coach putting Witzelman and Zitzerman back together in the same line. Here is Inande, weaves through everyone with a shot, this one wide. Israel able to get it back out into the neutral zone. Here's Shagin. Shagin to the left side, moves it up for number 16, Doctor. Under 12 minutes to go. Shayla Braves goes all the way in. In front of the net waiting, Aleksandrovic and Repniaga. Aleksandrovic back to Repniaga. And now loses possession. Yavuts took a shot and is favoring his left arm or left knee. He doesn't look okay. We'll keep an eye on Yavuts, since without Yavuts, the Türkiye team would be at a great loss. As the medical staff for Türkiye continues to look at Hamza Yavuts. Here's a long shot blocked by Repniaga. Beakley, number 18, gets the puck past the blue line on the other side, chasing Grobdes Tinats. Türkiye fans now chanting for a team regaining the lead among supporters. And the team does seem to respond to the chants. Rorat to Inanda, back to Katakli, and it was deemed offside. Looking at the bench, the medical staff seem to have given Yavuts the okay as he is back on ice. Likely going to take the face off. Good for Türkiye, but now he's on D, fielding the left defensive position here on ice. No score in the second period. Well, no score so far for the last couple minutes. As Türkiye is still leading. Oh, that's a nice shot by Zitzerman right in front of the goal. Babur Artis tries to skate into the slot area, cleared by Israel. Israel beat the icing call. Both players ran into each other, and here's a shot. Goalie poked the puck away. Here is Yavuts and Inandi. Yavuts tries to go in all alone, gives it to Inandi, no shot. These two work really well together. Zitterman all alone by himself. Moves it back. Picked up by Osgood. It's a long shot. 6 saved by the goalie. Türkiye with a clearance attempt but finds Inandi instead. Inandi goes in and he scores! Inandi goes in all alone by himself. It's a nice pass. Look at Inandi. He moves to this left, but keeps the puck on his right. Completely fooled the goalie. The goalie went along with Inandi's skates. And now it's 4-1. Vitzelman to Graves. Graves with a shot. This one tips the post. Vitzelman with his hit. And Vitzelman with the puck again, backhands it. Goalie made the save from behind the net. Scramble. Cleared off by Türkiye, but not out of their own zone yet. Puck goes back into behind the net. A couple of bumps. Witzerman still with the puck, turns around. Now he gets pinned down along the boards. Referee shouting for players to move the puck along. As the referee still sees the puck moving, now the puck is loose. Israel unable to keep possession in the offensive zone. Now we have Tinas coming the other way. The play is onside with a long shot. Goalie made the save. Daniel Fuchs getting the puck moving in. Very speedy winger right here. Fuchs with the shot. Hits number 18. And now players exchange hits behind the net. Katakli. Here's a big hit along the boards. Under 7 minutes to go. Still a 3-goal game as Türkiye now leading by 3 with a score of 4-1. Nice feed up front to Graves, to Rebniaga. A lot of pushing and hitting. And you can hear the Türkiye fans chanting for their team. It's a long shot. The puck was deflected off the elbow of the goalie, out of bounds. .6:30 to go in the second period. 4-1 to score. Türkiye looking to take the lead into the intermission. Long shot, nice pad save by the goalie. Rebound picked up by Türkiye. Türkiye, Yavuz, nice move. Now into the neutral zone, unchecked and into the attacking zone. Goes behind, looking for his teammate. Spins around and try to feed it back to Yavuz, and now intercepted by Israel. Israel Zitterman coming in, a huge shot, a huge hit along the boards. Zitterman spins around the boards being hit. Number 16, Dogdu, into the corner. Aleksandrovic loses possession to Türkiye, and Türkiye in turn gave it puck back to Israel. Coming in, number 11, Arthur Charniak, hit into the boards. Israeli fans shouting for a penalty. But the referees did not agree with them. Inandi with the puck going the other way. Inandi weaving behind the net, checked into the boards. Giving up possession. Now we have Israel coming back with a 3-on-3. Daniel Fuchs lost possession. And Babu Artis. Tinas. A lot of stick handling here. Tinas finds number 17, Yagis Yorad. Yorad tips it into the offensive zone. A couple of big hits later, Israel has it. 3-on-1. Opportunity, nice pass to Fuchs. Goalie made the save. Another shot by Daniel Fuchs. Goalie made another save. Now with scramble in front of the net, poking and shoving. And now we have an arm up. A huge scram. And linesman having a busy day. And here starts the scrum. And the players going into the box. Number 19, Daniel Fuchs. Referee explaining his decisions to the teams. And Fuchs is in the box for a cross check. So Türkiye will have a 2-minute power play. And Israel, the team, is in front of the bench talking to the referee. Türkiye is complaining about Israel's unwillingness to line up for the face-off. Now everything is in place. 2-minute power play for Türkiye. Israel with the puck, flips it down the ice, counts as a shot on goal. Inandi. Yavuts. Passes the blue line. Yavuts. Inandi playing point, runs the blue line, back to Yavuts. Jostling for position right in front of the net, side cross ice pass and a one-timer. And now we have more action going on in front of the net. That's a nice cross ice pass. Nobody there. It's the Ovechkin. It's the Ovechkin spot. A nice one-timer and a great save by Kozlov, the goalie. Tinat's a long shot. Goalie made this a rebound. Yavuts now with the puck. Long shot. Clearance by Israel. The puck hits the referee. And puck stays in the zone. A long shot, gloved down by the goalie. Still more shoving in front of the net. Here comes Israeli with the puck. Graves gets it. Breakaway chance. Goalie made the save. Graves, great breakaway opportunity. Here is Türkiye with the puck again. Still 50 seconds remaining in the power play. Inandi going in slowly. A quick change of speed. Inandi and Yavuts manning the blue line. Moves it up front. Back to Inandi. To Yavuts. Back to Inandi. To Yavuts. Two players, one from each team, battling very, very hard right in front of the net. Sticks flying all over the place. 13, Babu Atis. Long shot hits an Israeli player, and now the puck is out into the neutral zone. And that should do it for the power play. Great defensive play by Israel as they were able to fend off Türkiye's power play. And now teams are back to 5 apiece. 2:19 remaining, and that's a whistle. Too many men. Bench minor against Türkiye, I believe. And all of a sudden players are all, there you go, number 16 going into the box for the team bench minor. And all of a sudden players are not coming out on the ice. Everyone's staying in the bench for more instructions from the coaches. A lot of chat going on. And it seems the referee do a job well, and that the players are having a good time, well, having a good communication between each other. It's always a good thing when referees can communicate with players. He's letting them know the rationale of the decisions being made. There's a good shot by Zitterman through traffic. This time it didn't get through. Israeli power play. 1 minute 40 seconds remaining. On the left side with speed coming in. Wraps around from behind the net, comes back out the other side. This is Charniak. Charniak gives it to the left side, long shot. Goalie made the save, and a couple of shots right in front of the net again. It's right there, that's the first one. Here's another one. And here comes the linesman. 1:27 to go in the power play, 1:45 to go in the period. Here's Charniak on to the left side. Back to Charniak. On the right, it's Hitterman calling, and he scored! Power play goal by Charniak with a long shot from the blue line. Here's the pass. Back to Charniak with a long shot. It probably got tipped, or perhaps maybe not. Maybe from this angle it's a little better. Here's the shot on top of the screen, right there, and no tip. It went straight in. .137 to go. It's a power play goal. You have some communication between players asking for, I believe players asking for the puck. Yes. Player asking for the puck to keep. Now the puck is in the Israeli bench. And the puck is now in the bench, and the players back in the bench. Now we have a game. 4-2 to score. Israel cut the deficit in from 3 down to 2. They're still in the game. A huge hit by Tina, centering pass picked up by Israel. 1 minute 20 seconds remaining in the second period. Türkiye steals the puck from midair, goes back into the attacking zone. Türkiye players in the bench, everyone on their toes. Under a minute to go. Here's a hit into the boards by Akbud. Beakley fires it down the ice, finds an Israeli player. 40 seconds remaining. That's a clearance, almost hit our camera. .36 more seconds to go. 4-2 still the score. And now Türkiye having a hard time deciding the face-up position. Now they do. Yabut's facing off. Yabut's gets a face-off. Quick shot from top of the slot. Cleared by Israel, and that would be not an icing because, number 23 from Israel. Gagrin's now in the box. The Türkiye power play. Nice shot, but this one wide. Rebound controlled by Türkiye. Landed a long shot, gloved down by the goalie. Inandi shot, goalie made the save, plays it to his teammate for the clearance. And that's it for the second period. And more drama going on just before, well, just after the end of the period. Linesman had to get in. And that'll do it for the period. 4-2 the score. Not exactly sure what went on at the end, as even our camera person didn't expect anything to happen. But that would do it for the second period. The score is 4-2. 1 minute 24 seconds still remain in the penalty to Daniel Evgeny Gagulin. We'll take a short break, and when we're back, we'll bring you period number 3 of this game, Israel versus Türkiye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Turkey.
We welcome you back to Discovery Bay Rink in Hong Kong, China. It's the first game for day 2 of the tournament. We have Türkiye versus Israel in this game. Third period in progress right now, and Türkiye up 5-4-2. Still a Türkiye power play with 54 seconds remaining. As number 23, Evgeny Gagurin was in the box before the period ended. Türkiye with a long shot. Some wide rebound. Goalie lost the stick. Right in front of the net. Israel tries to clear it, but picked up by Inandi. Inandi a long shot. Goalie still playing without his stick, but deflected out of bounds. And the goalie, Kozlov, complaining to the referee about the stick being knocked off. The referee says, I saw it. And Kozlov obviously not happy. A lot of action going in front of the net. Players jostling for position. Hitting, shoving, pushing. Everything going on, and this is just the way the games are played here in this tournament. Here's a long shot through traffic. Very good screen. The shot was wide by a foot. Here comes Dukes on the left side. A sharp angle shot. This one wide. And Türkiye coming back in. Still a 2-second power play. Oh, that's a high stick. Caught by me and also by the referee. Sure, it's accidental, but the rules of ice hockey doesn't matter if it's accidental or intentional. The rules assume all players have the ability to control their sticks and skates at all times. .18:33 remaining in the game, and still down by 2 goals. Israel, now they are in penalty kill mode again. Killing off the penalty that started at the end of the second period. Now they're in penalty trouble again. That's 2 minutes for high sticking. Here's a long shot. This one hit the mask of the goalie, I think. Türkiye with a sharp angle shot. Rebound, a save. No, not really. Picked up by Inandi. Inandi with the puck. Yavut's on the right wing. Yavut gets it. Moves in. Calling for the pass is number 13, Barbara Ortiz, and now we have another whistle. Sticks and gloves falling all over the place. And the referee's calling yet another infraction. It's a slashing call, this time against Hamza Yavut of Türkiye. So if you do the math, we will go 4-4 for a minute and 19 seconds. And once Daniel Fuchs come out of the box, Israel will enjoy a shortened power play. 5-on-4. Zitzerman cannot control puck. Katakli going the other side. Sharp angle shot. Pad save. Rebound hits Sachi and almost rode into the net. Here's Türkiye player using the gloves to move the puck. Joel Rat with a long shot. This one wide. Another spin around shot. Goalie with a pad save. Very nice move by Zitzerman. Zitzerman to Charniak. Charniak going for the puck. Goes around the net. And around the net with a long shot. Rebound. Missed. And now another rebound. 2 rebounds in a row and they score. Israel comes back 3-4. A long shot and the first rebound, second rebound. Here it is. Goalie poked it away. The first deflection and then another one. He picked up his own rebound, scoring the goal. Number 6, Nikita Zitzerman, the star of the team. 3-4, and now Israel is back in business. And they still have a shortened power play to look forward to. 17 minutes remaining in the game. 20 seconds until the 4-4 ends. Inandi going in center, loses possession of the puck. Daniel Goodkin gets it out into the neutral zone. Ortiz shoots and with a broken stick, he swings his stick onto the ice. And the shot bounced up in the air quite high. Oh, it's a tie game, 4-4. And listen to the Israeli fans cheer. It's a tie game. Rebniaga with the initial pass. Daniel Fuchs goes all the way in. Goes near side, I believe. And he scores. Believe it or not, Israel came back from down three goals and now tying the goal. These two teams currently ranked first and second in the tournament right now. Goglin had to return to the bench because of a loose neck guard. Tie game with 16-24. We have a good game going on. Kasnachiev gets it to Zitzerman. Zitzerman drops it back with a sharp, quick cross-ice pass to Charniak. Charniak picks up the puck, met by 2 red shirts. Gets the puck down deep again, chasing after the puck is Zitzerman. Gagarin brings it back, finds Graves. Graves to Zitzerman with a sharp angle shot. Gutkin on the left, dumps it back in for Zitzerman. Zitzerman, nice move. Graves calling for the puck one time. This one high, going after puck number 11, Arthur Charniak. Charniak back to Zitzerman. Zitzerman with the puck, circles back, goes back down deep. Tries to find Charniak, and now Türkiye gets it. Passes to blue line, fakes the shot, goes down deep. Number 18, Bidikli, ran into the boards. Two white shirts sandwiching him. A long shot, hits the back of the boards. Repniaga chips it up and chases after himself. Number 7, Akgul tries to get the puck into the zone, and Israel comes in and flicks the puck all the way back into the Türkiye zone for an icing call. 4-4 to score, under 15 minutes to go. Exciting game. We saw Türkiye going up by 3 goals at a point in this game for a long, long time. And now the team in white, Israel, is able to come back and tie the game. It's really anybody's games now. And if you look at the stat figures, Israel do have more shots on goals. Dokdu to Inandi. Inandi sends it down deep. Now Inandi fighting for possession in the corner. Inandi joined by Yavut. Artis with a long shot, hit by Rapniaga. Rapniaga blocked the puck and he's in pain, limping back to, and he made it back to the bench. Heroic effort with a puck block, with a block shot. Still grimacing in pain on the bench. Yavut to Inandi, shoots goalie, make the save! And everyone has some words exchanged again. Dangerous moment right in front of the goalie, Kozlov. And now players giving him a pat in the back for his good work. First the shot and the save. And he quickly covers everything. And his defense doing everything to protect him from the attackers in the red shirt. .54 remaining in the game, 4-4 to score. Israel clears the puck from their own zone into the neutral zone. Zitzerman with the puck going into the slot. It's Graves and goalie swallowed the puck, not letting the rebound out. Here comes a one-timer by Cherniak, and the hit stopped by the goalie in Yusuf Bali. 13:38 to go. Graves taking a face-off against Akgul, number 7 in Türkiye. Peanuts. Charniak tries to go, send the puck out of their own zone. Gathering here, chips it off the board, picked up by Türkiye right in front of the net. and a penalty being called. It's a high sticking infraction. Referee pointing to Zitterman, number 6. Zitterman showing his palms as a sign of innocence. The players chatting back at each other. Yavuz showing his leadership, signaling to Inandi to calm down. Sure enough, right now, the last thing you want is getting into penalty trouble. And let's see how Türkiye takes this power play. It's a long shot with traffic in front. Goalie made a great save. Israel chips it out of their own zone. It's a high chip, but it's still in play. Revniak with a shot, blocked, and now pins the puck onto the boards, trying to kill off time of the power play clock. 3 red shirts and 1 white shirt. Great job by number 14, Revniaga. And now finally, Türkiye knocked the puck loose, sends it back into the neutral zone. Here's a shot by Shagin, saved by the goalie, and now players going after each other again. And again, here's alternate captain Yavuz telling players to count down. Did the right thing. Focus in the game. Think about what to do, and Yavuz talking to Shagin about where to position himself and what to do with the puck. Yavuz with the face-off draw. Lots of traffic in front of the net. Shots anytime. Inandi going back with Charniak chasing after. Here comes T-Nuts. T-Nuts with a nice move. Yavuz shoots, blocked by Israel again. Graves intercepted the puck. Breakaway chance. Graves, and he scores! Breakaway chance by Sheila Graves. And it's 5-4 for Israel. They've completed the comeback. What an amazing feat. Look at how he knocked down the puck. Goes in and went far post. Goalie could not react quick enough as there's just him and Sheila Graves. There's not enough time and distance for the goalie to react. It's a 5-4 game. At a point, Israel was down by 3 goals, and now they are up by 1 goal. It's the first lead of the game. 11:56 remaining in the game, and what a game we have on our hands. Israel, short-handed goal. Zitterman with the star Zitterman out of the lineup in the penalty box. Still 40 seconds to go. Sheila Graves was able to score in a breakaway chance. He was standing all alone on the blue line, eyes on the puck, and when the right moment struck, he snatched the puck out of the Türkiye's hands and goes in for the kill. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Inandi. A high quality game here. Both teams occupying the top 2 spots in standings right now. Inandi with a shot block. A lot of shot blocking with Israel now. Revniaga received his stick from the ice, and on the other side, Israel had a great shot. A player went down. Here comes the pole, and he dragged the player down. Right there. Now we do have team officials checking out the player in down on the ice. Now he's got backup. He looks okay. That's their star player, by the way, Zitzerman. Zitzerman doing everything he could to carry the team. And the team's secondary scoring also stepped up in the effort of gaining the lead, taking over the lead of the game. Shayla Graves must have been will be a memorable breakaway goal for a long time. Charniak dumps it up down deep. Israel power play as Barbour Artis in the box for 2 minutes. Here's another check right into the gates. Graves, Zitzerman. Zitzerman knocked down. Graves and Türkiye able to clear the puck down the ice. Charniak corrals the puck, moves up. Gaining speed on the right flank. Circling around the net, going on to the left side, needs 2 red shirts pinned down onto the boards. Number 4, Alexandrovic on the right side, back to Zitzerman. Zitzerman wants to get back and now finds a Turk. And they send the puck down the ice. Goalie Kozlov makes a play. Number 12, Shayla Graves gets the puck. Graves to Zitzerman. 9:40 remaining in the game. Zitzerman moves all the way in with no break, no interference. Back to Zitzerman. And now Inandi, the captain, with the puck going in. Inandi blocked by number 11, Arthur Charniak. Repniaga to Daniel Fuchs. Fuchs moves in with speed. Goalie made a pad save. Charniak having skate problems. Fuchs, number 19, moves in, tries to give it back to Zitzerman. Türkiye with the puck. Under 9 minutes to go. Here is Yavuz with a shot blocked by Gagarin. Gagarin knocked the stick off Yavuz's hands. And now Katakli with the puck. Katakli to Yavuz. Yavuz going back behind the net. Peanuts waiting in front of the net. Ivan Shagin sends it to Peanuts on the right side. Peanuts centering pass. Intercepted by number 14 in Rapniaga. Israel sends the puck in deep. Couple players knocked down. Referee, no calls, and now if player remains down. Zitzerman again. Referee Leo Jabol has his eyes on the player until Israel gets possession. He's not going to blow the whistle. And now Zitzerman gets up, and the whistle by referee Leo Jabol. Timeout called by Israel with 7:55 remaining in the game. By Forrest to score. Israel still with the 1-goal lead. Very exciting game. It's Israel who called the timeout. And Türkiye do have their own timeout to use. And now Israel's not coming back out for a bench. They better move. And let's not risk being called a bench minor Now they're slowly making their way on ice. 7:55, 1-goal lead. Will we go into overtime for the first time this tournament? Or will either of these teams win it in regulation? 8 more minutes to find out. Long shot. Yaboots, and he scores! Yaboots! Yaboots! Yaboots scores! Ties the game up at 5. Right off the face-off draw. Long shot. Yaboots right there. And the goalie. Let's take a look. Keep an eye on the puck. That's a rebound. Yaboots shoots from behind the net, hits the back of the leg of the goalie, and the puck went in for a 5-5 tie. These two teams occupying the top 2 slots right now in the tournament, both vying for the only promotion berth in the tournament. Winner of the Division 3A tournament will go on to Division 2 Group B the next season. Türkiye number 13, Barbour Ortiz with the neck guard loose, has to go in for a change. Here comes Zitterman. Zitterman hit by number 4, Katakli along the blue line. Here is Türkiye with the attack. Yaboots clutching his groin area in pain as he went down. You don't know what happened. He's in obvious pain, but he's still on the ice. Here's a shot saved by Baldi, the goalie. Here's a chip by Türkiye. Shoots it in. Here comes Fuchs, number 19, shoots. Pass saved by the goalie. Centering pass. Another shot blocked by Türkiye. Number 4, Aleksandrovic, sends it to the right, left side of the attacking zone. Now being pinned down. 4 or 5 players chipping at the puck. Referee Liu Jiabo whistles down play, and more shoving among the players. 6:12 to go in regulation, and we are looking at a possibility of an overtime period. All the games so far this tournament has been decided in regulation. Play along the boards in the Türkiye zone. Now they break out from their own zone into the neutral zone. In the attacking zone, it's T-Nats. T-Nats try to make some moves, could not get past Israel. Fuchs coming in on the right side. 1 move, 2 moves, backhand shot. This one too wide. Türkiye, T-Nats coming into the zone. 1 against 4, gets knocked off. Graves to Zitterman. Zitterman on the left side, back to Graves with a shot, this one high. Just barely. Charniak shifts it back into the zone, and now Türkiye finds the puck. Shifts it into the Israel zone. Gagarin finds it. Stops and regroups for the breakout. 5:15 remaining in the game. And number 22, Ivan Shagin with the puck, leaves it for Ortiz. Zitterman with the puck, drops it down low to Shalib Graves. Shalib Graves knocked down. Referee Liu Jiabo, no arms up. He seems to be happy with it. Players sticking around, fishing for the puck. Zitterman. Still Zitterman tries to wrap around. Now he spins around and shoots, hits a leg. Sheila Graves with the puck. Long shot. This time he hits Shagin. Shagin to Inandi. Inandi crosses the blue line looking for Yavuts. He decided to shoot. Hits a pair of knees. Zitterman goes the other way. 4:17 to go in regulation. Zitterman all alone being checked into the boards. No call by the referee. Türkiye with the puck. Inandi to Yavuts. Yavuts crosses the blue line with a shot. Goalie made a 6 save. Number 3, Kaznachiev sends it down into the neutral zone. Glove down. Number 3, Kaznachiev passes the blue line. Shoots. Goalie made a pad save. Inandi versus Kaznachiev. 3:40 remaining in regulation. Fuchs sends it cross ice to number 4, Alexandrovich. Picked up by Türkiye. Yavuts lost his footing. Now we have danger. Number 4, Alexandrovich with the puck. Narrow angle shot. Goalie made the save. Rebound picked up by Yavuts. Yavuts coming in. 3:19 to go. Yavuts to Inandi. Inandi make a move. Goes down deep. Sends it center it, but finds Refniaga instead. Refniaga to Alexandrovich on the right side. Alexandrovich takes a hit. Graves with the puck. Top of the slot. Moves in with the shot. No shot. Goes down deep. 2:59 to go in regulation time. Gaglin in the back. Taken up by, puck stolen by Türkiye. Biyikli sends it to his right side. Knocked down. Number 4 sends it out. Kutinats. Israel sends it back on the right side, finds Charniak. Charniak sends it back down deep, but nobody there. 2:34 remaining in regulation time. Counting down for overtime. It's 5-5. Both teams are tied. Graves with a long shot. Goalie made the save, and the puck was deflected out of bounds, out of play. .225 remaining in regulation. Grutkin, Israel leads the puck. Zitterman with speed goes in. Quick shot, this one high. Graves on the left to collect the rebound, sends it back down to Zitterman. And now we have Türkiye sending the puck off to their left side. Chips it, tries to move in, but could not get past number 3, Kaznachiev. Zitterman with the puck from Graves. Shoots, deflects it into the corner. 1:53. Players need to look to check their stamina level. Zitterman on ice for a long time, and Graves now going in for a change. Graves goes in, coming out is number 19, Daniel Fuchs. Great game yesterday, also great game today. Great offensive contributor on the team. Zitterman with the shot, and they score! They score again with 1:30 remaining in the game. 6-5. Let those Sellies burn. With 1:30 to go, they are now in the lead again. Daniel Fuchs, fresh from the bench. And we have a timeout for Türkiye. A minute 30 remaining in the game. Israel took the late lead. We'll see what Türkiye can do. Nail-biting time for every run around the around the rink. Zitzerman with the puck. What will Israel do? Will they park the bus? Oh, now Türkiye sends the goalie back into the bench for the extra attacker. 6 on 5. A minute 14 to go. Number 13, Ortiz spins back. Number 14, Revniaga with the forecheck. Empty net for Türkiye. Ortiz goes in. Israel with the puck sends it down, and it's icing. .56 seconds to go. 1 goal game. Israel, the team in white, leading by just 1 goal. They were down by 3 goals at a point in this game and for a long time as well. Now they came back to take the lead twice. Zitzerman on the right side. They don't need to score. They need to tie down the puck now to get it. And no goal. He's trying to shoot for the empty net and block. 38 seconds to go. Türkiye with the chance. With possession, the captain, Inandi. Inandi goes in all alone, spins around. Ortiz have the puck. Now Revniaga has the puck. Graves with a shot, 24 seconds to go. Türkiye, one more chance, sends it down with the shot and icing. 16 seconds to go. Revniaga and the team complaining about the call. It should have been a non-icing call. That's what they said. Referee agrees with them. And now face-off is in center ice. 16 more seconds to go. What a game we have today between Israel and Türkiye. Great performance by both teams, but we do have to have a winner. Cherniak sends it to Graves. Graves backhands it. No, and it's not going to be icing because he's in the blue line. 5 more seconds. Inandi, final chance. Inandi, and that will do it for Israel. They've won the game 6-5. What a game! And what a game! Israel came back to win the game 6-5. It's an amazing feat by Israel. These two teams in the last season was 2 and 3 in standings. Türkiye was in second place in the 2025 U18 World Championships in Mexico. Mexico won all 5 games and promoted. Türkiye won 3 games and earned the silver medal, and Israel in 3rd place. And in this season, Israel is the team that went ahead. And now with 2 wins, they are up top, 1st place in standings.
So ladies and gentlemen, the first player of the game will be awarded with beer box from the sponsor of the 2026 U18 World Championships Division 3 UK. The prizes will be presented by Mike Lee.
And we're going to announce the individual awards for both teams. The best players for both teams. It's an IIHF tradition. After every single game, there will be a best player from each team. A very good game played by both teams, but a surprising result if you just looked at the first period. Türkiye looked so dominant early in the game. And now best player for Türkiye, number 4, Ertuğrul Katakli. A job well done, but they were unable to stop the Israelis come back towards the end. Hopes were high at a point for Türkiye as they tied the game back up. And this is number 11, Artur Charniak, the best player for Israel. A lot of pushing and shoving, hard checking, words exchanged, but after the game, I believe we're all good. All playing the game we love. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. But there's always next time. And for now, Türkiye's hopes is not all lost. There's to Uzbekistan, Hong Kong, China, New Zealand. For sure, a very emotional win for Israel. That's their national anthem. Wonderful game. And again, the final score 6-5 for Israel as they climb up to the first place in team standings. Great performance, and everyone around the ring giving a round of applause. That's a great start to the second day of the tournament. And coming up next at 4:30 local time, New Zealand versus Uzbekistan, and at 8:30, Bulgaria versus Hong Kong, China. If you're fans of Israel and Türkiye, Türkiye plays tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Türkiye play on Thursday, March the 5th. That's day 4. At 4:30 p.m. local time, and Israel plays Hong Kong, China, the late game at 8:30. That's it for today's broadcast. Well, this game, stick with IIHF.tv. We have 2 more games for you today. My name is Scotty Yang, and on behalf of Hong Kong, China Ice Hockey Association, goodbye.